Now then, welcome to another episode here on Jord's Minecraft channel. And as last episode we built this pretty cool fortress, so if you haven't seen that, do go and check that out. It was pretty fun learning experience for me. So I've done a little bit of work off camera as well. Just put these walls up, got a tiny little tower there, that needs sorting out. But I've got a bit of a gateway, still need to put some stuff in here. I've been working on an idea for the wall for the town as well. I'm just going to quickly show you that. It's a pretty simple design, but I quite like it. I think it works. So yeah, I think I'm going to stick with this. It kind of works in like blocks of 5 as well. So we've got a little tower on the corner there, which I think it looks alright. It might need a little bit of work, but I think it serves the purpose. We've got a little gatehouse there as well, and I think once we've got this wall in, we're going to put it sort of down here. We're going to be able to figure out this housing area. It's going to sort of give us an idea of the space we have and stuff. But today, what I want to do is I want to leave town for a little bit actually, and we're going to start a new little project. So I've found a little bit of an area. If you come out this way, this is where his farm's going to be. If you come out of the town this way and go on for a bit, I'm actually just going to teleport there rather than walking all the way or flying all the way there. I've got the coordinates written down. So yeah, we're watching Gemini Tay, I think. Gemini Tay, I think it's pronounced. But yeah, subscribe to her channel. And she's got some pretty awesome stuff. And she just did something on the new Nether, on the Nether update. And it's looking really cool. It looks like a pretty interesting place to build. So what I want to build is a way to get to the Nether for when the full release of 1.6 comes out, because we might do a little project there. So we're thinking of maybe doing a mage wizard's tower, and I think we've got a pretty cool area for it here. We need to do a little bit of terraforming and stuff, but we're not going to do that today. I just want to get an idea of what we're going to build. Now I'm thinking obsidian, because the first thing that comes to mind when I think wizard tower is the Tower of Orthanc from Lord of the Rings, which is made from obsidian, but I'm not sure I entirely like the texture of that, so we might try something else. I do want it to be a really dark kind of black texture. So we've got some options. We can try a block of coal. That could look okay. The only thing is we don't really have. Yeah, I do like that actually. That's kind of like black cobblestone almost. The only problem we are going to have is, yeah, there aren't really any stairs or slabs that are kind of in this colour. So we might have to go for the old faithful stone bricks and cobblestone and stuff. But yeah, so I'm thinking Tower of Orthanc, Lord of the Rings kind of vibe. Lord of the Rings are my favourite kind of fantasy adventure films. Well, my favourite films in general, to be fair. So sort of paying homage to that a little bit. Now, yeah, it's kind of awkward because it's kind of flat over here, but I want it kind of here with a little, I suppose, little hills and mountains surrounding it. So we can work something out. We can sort the ground out in a bit. So the Tower of Orthanc is kind of like these 4 pillars that go up. So I'm going to try and get a nice shape here. Thinking maybe if we do 7 blocks by 7 blocks for each big pillar, that should work out pretty nicely for us. So yeah, obviously we do have a bit of a gap underneath here, but we'll sort that out. Like I say, in this episode I just want to get the tower done, and then we'll probably have a couple of episodes doing the interior and doing the land around and stuff. And then once we've sort of finished this tower, I think we'll work on the town. I'll try and get that done until the 1.6 full release comes out. And then I want to have a go at building stuff in the new Nether. Because, like I say, I'm watching that Gemini Tay video, and it looks really good. It looks a really interesting place to build now. So, yeah, this is going to be our sort of that houses the Nether portal. Maybe have a bit of lore behind this as well. Maybe there's an evil wizard here who wants to kind of summon armies. You know, like the new piglins actually kind of remind me of orcs a little bit. So I'm kind of thinking that kind of vibe. But yeah, that's gonna be the sort of shape we're gonna go for. I think that's gonna work really well for us. I think I've done this 6 blocks rather than 7, so let's just make sure that's in place. And yeah, so it's like a big cross shape, but it's going to be 4 big pillars, and they're kind of going to incline as they go up, sort of have a really sort of steep slope up. So I'm just going to try and kind of work out the shape. So if we do maybe 7 blocks up and then go in a block and then 7 blocks up, that should work out nicely for us. Let's just see how that looks. So I'm going to build it up on this side here. I am a bit concerned about the height. I don't want it to be too high because of the build limit, but it's not a huge project, so we should be okay. So I'm just going to build up this side now and sort of get an idea for the shape. I do like these coal blocks actually. They do look, like I say, they look like kind of black cobblestone almost. I think I mentioned the Tower of Orthanc was made of obsidian, but I didn't particularly like that texture. I think this coal is going to work out nicely for us. But yeah, just sort of looking at that shape already, that's looking pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna work on this a little bit off camera, try and get the shape of the tower, and I'll catch up with you guys as I normally do in just a sec. Right, so this is what we've got so far, and I think it's looking pretty cool. I've got pretty much the shape I was going for there actually in one go, which is is pretty rare for me. Normally it takes me a couple of goes of doing it and then knocking it back down and then doing it again. But what I want to do now is kind of add some detail onto it. So we've got as normal stone here, kind of put archways and balconies and stuff across it. So this is where we can use the stair blocks to kind of make some shapes. And this is stuff I really kind of struggle with actually, doing sort of intricate details and stuff. So I might have to watch some videos. There is Jeracraft. I am subscribed to him and he does amazing kind of fantasy sort of builds. So I might go and watch some of his videos in a bit just to get some inspiration. But I'm going to see what I can come up with just here. Maybe something like that could look good. I'm not too sure just yet. Maybe on this side we could have some kind of little supporting pillars, I'm thinking. Just think how we're going to do that. So if we come into the corner here and then kind of do them like this, build them up a couple of blocks, and then stair on top just there. Do the same thing here, and that could look okay. Yeah, like I say, I do struggle with stuff like this. So this might be a bit of sort of off-camera work where I'm just putting stuff in, knocking stuff down, trying different stuff out. I mean, that's kind of what you got to do a lot of the time in Minecraft, is if you don't like something, get rid of it and start again. It can be quite time consuming, but I think that's what makes a build sort of good. I mean, the more time you put into it, obviously, the better it is going to be. So I'm thinking maybe if we have a balcony going across here, that could look good. Something like that perhaps. And then it's going to need like a little support underneath. So maybe if we just put a bit of shape to that, something like that perhaps. It might need to be a little bit bigger. Well, let's see what we can do with this stone. We might need to bring that another block down actually. Like that. And then get a stone bricks and kind of work it up here, and maybe on this side here too. So that could look pretty good maybe. a lot of this is trial and error really, just trying stuff out. If you don't like it, try again. So let's see what kind of shape we can get here. And yeah, that looks pretty good. It does need it needs to kind of fade in to the coal blocks a little bit, so I'm not too sure how I'm going to go about that. But yeah, we could have a nice balcony on the side here. Maybe have a bit of a doorway, perhaps. Something like this. See, this is something as well, building on a diagonal. This is something I haven't done much of before. So that's going to be interesting. But yeah, I think the Tower of Orthanc kind of has these balconies on the kind of diagonals as well. So it's kind of something to work with. Perhaps we can have some of these supporting pillars like I spoke about before. I think I'm just going to work on this off camera and see what I can come up with. I'll catch up with you in just a sec. So yeah, I got a little bit carried away. I watched a few Jeracraft videos and just got like madly inspired. So I kind of started building and really got into it. And I kind of came up with some of these designs, which I think is kind of going away from the Orthanc design. It's going a lot more kind of World of Warcraft fantasy, but I'm cool with that. I think it's looking pretty good. Obviously we've got these little highlights of purple in as well, which with it being like a nether portal kind of tower, I think that makes sense. I mean, look at that from back here. I think that looks so cool. This is turning into quite a big project actually, probably one of my biggest projects I've done. But yeah, it's looking really, really good. We've got these little entranceways, a little window and a balcony and a window up there, and kind of just these little highlights of purple sticking out. I don't want to make it into big blocks, but yeah, I thought I'd quickly show you that, and I'll get to work and do a bit more. So yeah, I've pretty much done this design around every side, and I'm really, really happy with how this is turning out. I mean, this is turning out a lot better than I thought it would when I first started building, to be fair. This is looking really cool. The thing with towers like this is every side's pretty much going to be the same. I mean, they are on most builds. But yeah, this is looking pretty cool now. And yeah, I really like the highlights of purple and stuff we've got in there. I'm thinking I want some kind of like some lighting on the outside, so you can see it at night time. And I'm also wanting to put in some little more bits and bats of detail. So just gonna do that. I've got these little kind of things on the side of the stairs here, so maybe put some lanterns on top of these. I'm not too sure. Maybe some torches might look good. I'm not too sure actually. I do like just the stone walls on their own there actually. So yeah, we'll have to find a different way of lighting this little bit up. I've got these little bits here. I think I'm just going to put some lanterns on. Something like that. Maybe a torch. I think the lantern did look a bit better. So we're going to stick with that, I think. And I want these round each side, like say, just to light the walls up. Maybe we can have some on here. In fact, maybe what would look cool is like a hanging one just up there. Yeah, I like that. And that's going to light up that doorway there. And yeah, this is... I am really happy with how this has turned out. I mean, like I say, you can probably tell I've taken a lot of kind of inspiration from Jeracraft here. But yeah, maybe some kind of campfires here. I've got some different trapdoors I want to try out. I'm not too keen on that. Maybe the jungle one. Yeah, oh, I like that. That looks cool. So yeah, maybe some kind of like fire pits here and there. That could look good. So I do want to make this kind of look like a bit of an evil wizard's tower. I'm not too sure with the purple. It might look a little bit kind of good guy-y, I suppose. But I think you can still see a lot of the coal blocks, a lot of the black blocks. So I think that kind of makes it dark and evil looking. So I think it's still fit for purpose. And we've got a little kind of balcony at the side here, and one there. In fact, I need to put in cobblestone walls just across here like this. And yeah, that's looking good. Just put that one in the corner. And yeah, I'm just gonna go and find little places where we can just put bits and bats of light in, just so when it's dark on the night time we can light it all up. We've got like loads and loads of interior space as well. I'll show you that just now. Like, there's so much room in here, we can do so much. But I think I'm going to save that for next episode, because like I say, I want to get this tower done. And I have spent a good few hours already building this. We've kind of got this open area up at the top here. So I'm thinking maybe some kind of magic aura in the top there where you can see through. It does look a little bit thin actually, so I might bring it out one block. And then I've got to think about how I'm going to top this tower off as well. So yeah, I'm going to get back to work, and as usual I'll catch up with you guys in just a second. So this is pretty much the finished thing. I'm not too sure about the towers at the top with the purple roofs. I might change that to maybe stone or wood. It was just a thought I had. But yeah, it's I like the little 4 towers on the end and the big one in the middle. I think that looks cool. We've got these chains as well, which another kind of idea I borrowed from Jordcraft, but I think it looks so cool. Yeah, this tower is a lot more detailed than what I thought I was going to make it. I've kind of surprised myself here. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. So we've got this little open bit up here. I tried some glass. I tried doing the kind of glass mist effect, but it wasn't really working. I think because it's open on all sides and there isn't really enough room. So that didn't really work out. But we do have, I'm thinking maybe like some sort of mystical gem, maybe. I mean, that's what Jordcraft has done in his videos, and I'm pretty much, like, I'm super inspired by some of the stuff I saw. I saw one of his, I think he did actually like a giant Nether portal, and he also did an end portal kind of tower, which were really cool. And he also built a tower that was like from bedrock to the build limit. I mean, that guy, his builds are just absolutely crazy. I wish I could build like him. But yeah, we're just gonna try and work out like some kind of big gemstone or some kind of like big shard. What does that look like from down here actually? Because you can kind of see, yeah, with the perspective, it needs to be a little bit higher up. So maybe if we just do it another block or 2 higher, like this, and then maybe bring it out like this. Like, that's a kind of decent shape. Oops. I'm just going to do the same on this side here. I mean, I'm really not sure what to have in this bit of the tower. If you have any suggestions, do leave a comment. And suggestions are always welcome, and 2 minds are better than 1, as they say. But yeah, maybe if we just put some glass around this could look pretty cool. So yeah, let's just do that. And round here too, like so. And from underneath it should look like some kind of magical gemstone kind of thing. That's what I'm going for. Whether it will or not, we shall see in just a minute. But yeah, I'm using the magenta stained glass as well, just to give a bit of colour variation, so everything's not just purple. It should look, I mean, we've got the purple block inside, so it should just give it a nice highlight. So yeah, let's go and see how that looks. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Probably can work on it a little bit more. Like I say, if you do have any ideas, do leave them in the comments section below. That would be a big help. But yeah, I'm just going to leave that for now. I have been at this for absolute hours. I think I started at about 9 o'clock this morning, and yeah, just gone 6 o'clock, so I've been building for a good few hours. But it's really cool what we've got going so far. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for this episode, to be fair. The structure is pretty much done. It's the interior I need to work on. So I think I'm going to call it a day, and tomorrow we'll do some stuff on the interior. But yeah, I am really, really happy with how this has turned out. It's definitely one of my best builds, I think, that I've probably ever done, actually. So yeah, I'm really excited for what this is going to look like when it's finished. I want to do a load of terraforming as well, so we might end up spending a few episodes in this area, guys. So we'll see. But yeah, let's just put some glowstone in here, actually. I have put light all around, sort of all the different bits, so it should look cool at night. Let's just try putting some torches up here as well, because this area is going to be a little bit dark. Let's bob this. I just want to get the structure done. Just all the exterior done. Just so we can focus purely excuse me, just so we can focus purely on the interior for next episode. I'll just bang some torches on here. Maybe lanterns will look better, but yeah, torches will do just for now. So maybe we could actually have a look at how this looks at night. I think it's going to be dark under here as well. Maybe if we do actually grab some lanterns, they might be pretty handy. So if we just grab some, put them under here, and put one under there, just round each side. A pretty cool little block there. That'll just fit one on nicely. And here could be that could be a bit of a problem. Can we get in here? No. It should be alright. So let's do this. Let's do time set night. And oh yeah, look at that. That looks awesome. It looks even better at night time. I am super happy with how this has turned out. Like I say, I'm not too sure about the roofs. I think maybe they need to be stone or have a bit of stone in them. But yeah, let's just let's go up here actually and get a view of this build, because this is looking absolutely awesome. But yeah, I love this build. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one.